This video will walk through the basics of adding players into a Gallus Golf Tournament within the events module. So here I am in an empty quote-unquote tournament. I have it set up, I have my start time and my course all done, and now I've got my checklist page. So when you're adding and importing participants, you have three different options available to you. You could either upload with a spreadsheet, you could create an online registration portal, or you could just add them manually if you wanted to. So I'm going to start with using a spreadsheet template. This is our most commonly used option within the tournament software. When you click on this, it's going to give you a template that you can download. So you click download, it'll automatically show up within your desktop. And if you open it, it's going to give you a spreadsheet file with kind of like some idea of how you're going to set it up. So you'll notice there's columns for like start hole, team name, flight, so on and so forth. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in and you're going to add in all of your details. You can put in like gender and things like that. Just to kind of walk you through this, this is essentially going in, and this is one team right here. So you notice this line team 2 indicates that everyone going down is now team 2, and if I wanted to add a team 3, I would come in and add team 3, put in their flight, their team handicap, their names, so on and so forth. So what I'll do here is I'm going to actually upload that file that I just downloaded, just so you can see. Hit import, and then that's going to automatically place all of the players within my event. One thing to note about that spreadsheet import is it clears out any data that you previously added. So if you are trying to do kind of like a hybrid, it's not really going to work for you. You either need to do the spreadsheet or you need to do one of the other methods. So now you can go see that if I go in here, it's got my teams, my players, groups and flights, and all that stuff automatically added. By far the easiest way. 2, you could set up an online registration portal. We actually have an entirely separate video on how that works. So if you want to check that out at support.gallusgolf.com, you can give that a look and just search online registration within that search bar. Finally, you could manually add people within. So say I'm coming in here and I click on the teams, because this is a scramble format, but it could also just be an individual format where you're going into the players. So if I want to add a team, I can hit add, and it's going to ask me what the team name is. So I'm going to say team 3, and then I can keep adding if I want, or I can come down here and I can just input people's names manually within. So I go in, I hit create, and I can keep adding people as necessary. And then you can, of course, use this to manage all of that. We also have videos on how all of that functionality works too. Players works exactly the same. So if you go into players, you can select which round you want to be editing. Same for teams, by the way. You can select your round. And you hit add, and then you input that same information within, and then that inputs it. One thing to note is if you want to use our GIN integration for course handicap, you can hit use GIN, and it's just going to ask you for the player's GIN number. You hit search, and then it'll link up to their GIN account, and we'll do the course handicap calculation for you automatically if you're doing a net scoring format as well. So that's a quick overview on how you would add or import participants. Like I said, we have tons of resources available for you at support.gallusgolf.com. Or if you just need some help and you want to reach out to us directly, you can give us a call at 888-426-8124 extension 2, or you can shoot us an email at support@gallusgolf.com. Whatever works best. So thanks so much for watching, and hope you have a great rest of your day.